gotta start this video off laughing. I gotta start this video off laughing. I'm sorry, but this is kind of funny to me. So Bleacher Report says that if the Steelers, if T. Higgins obviously, if he hits the open market, he's gonna leave us and go to Pittsburgh. Give me a moment. Give me a second. Oh, no, he won't. No, he won't. And it has nothing to do with loyalty. It has nothing to do with him hating the Steelers. Because I do believe if he hits the open market, he'll go for the highest bidder, right? And there's a couple issues with Bleacher Report's prediction here. Number one, he's going to want a fully guaranteed over $120 million contract. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the Steelers are a well-run organization. And, they're not going to pay him $120 million. You got to keep in mind, Pittsburgh has only gave 3 wide receivers in history a second contract. Hines Ward, Antonio Brown, and, I can't think of the third guy. Juju Smith-Schuster. No, wait, no, not Juju Smith-Schuster. There was I think there might have been a third guy. Maybe there's only 2. They don't pay receivers really, because they draft them very well. They're very good at drafting them. And they're also really good at bringing in talent that are cheaper to come play for them. There is no way in any circumstance the Steelers are going to pay all that money. As it says, $22 million star. Yeah, no, they're not going to pay him that much. I mean, T has really only played, 4 out of 8 games this year so far? Or where are we at? We're 4-6, so 10 games. At 10 games, he's only played 4. Guy can't stay healthy. You know, he has injury issues. We don't even know if he's going to play in the Chargers game. He might not play again until week 12, week 13. Every week he sits, he not sits out, sorry, excuse me. Every week he's injured and he can't play, that's less money when he hits free agency. 100%. And T's agent is the same agent as Deshaun Watson. Okay? And Deshaun Watson got that $236 million fully guaranteed. I guarantee you his agent's gonna want that 1,000%, not 236, but $120 million fully guaranteed. So I don't think the Steelers are even gonna try to bark up that tree. I really don't think they're going to. First off, he's gonna want way too much money. Second off, he's going to have injury concerns and not be healthy. And third off, they're probably going to spend money on other positions. So I find it funny because Bleacher Report, you're like, well, the Bengals are now 4-6. T. Higgins is going to lead the Bengals. At this point, with him missing so much time this year, having injuries last year, missing time last year, I'm now at a point where I think he'll be lucky to lead the Bengals. Because I just don't think he's going to get more money than whatever we offer him. We're going to offer him a contract, right? We're going to offer him a deal. At this point, we're not going to franchise tag him. And it's not because of the fact of, we don't want to do that to him. I don't think the Bengals are going to see him as worth $25 million fully guaranteed for 1 year. If he can't play a whole season, he's not going to get that $25 million fully guaranteed for 1 year. We're going to offer him a very low ball deal, and he's going to say no. He's going to hit free agency. He might get very lucky in Jacksonville or Cleveland or, another team with crazy bucks in their salary cap just goes out there and gives him all the money possible. But my guess is they're not going to. Because I'm going to guess that his agent's going to be trying to fight just like he did for Deshaun Watson with that money. It's not going to work out. I don't think it's going to work out in any way. So, I decided to laugh at this because this was actually pretty funny. Probably the funniest thing I've seen. Because it's again, yes, Pittsburgh, they're going to get better. And yes, they would love to take weapons from us, 100%. But they're not dumb. They're not. And again, I don't see any realistic situation where T. Higgins is going to go and hit free agency in the open market and nobody or everyone is just going to throw crazy contracts at him, and then the Steelers are going to say, "Oh, we're going to outbid everyone for this guy." No, they're not. They're going to say, they'll probably offer him a contract. It might be lower than what we offer him, right? Because again, they're going to look at it as a logistical point of view. Like there's this situation where teams are like, "Oh, that's my rival. I want to get that guy because he's on my rival's team." But if the guy can't stay healthy, you're not going to. If he wants too much money, you're not going to. They're happy enough if he leaves us. But I still will stick to my point. I think he doesn't. It's funny because going into the season, I said there's a 100% chance he's going to leave us. I was very confident he was going to leave us. But with all these injuries this year, and his quad has an issue. He obviously has his other issue with the hamstring early in the season. That always comes back. You already know that. That's a lingering issue. I don't think he leaves. I think we work out a contract. And I think with all the injuries, maybe we can get kind of through to him. Like, hey, listen, you're not going to get big boy bucks on the free agent market. So we get a contract done. If not, he hits a free agent market. And he realizes that there's not much bidders. I mean, again, if he played this whole season, right? Played this whole season, 100%, did not miss a game, was out there every single play, and he put up his typical, 1,000-yard season, he would be hitting the free agent market and 25 plus million a year. Right? He would be crazy market. If he was doing what Chase was doing and putting up Chase numbers and how Chase is there every single game, he would be getting the craziest contract of all time. Right? That's just a fact. He's not. Because the injuries. And because the injuries, teams are going to say, I don't know if I trust giving you guaranteed money and guaranteeing you a whole deal when you, again, I don't know if you're going to stay healthy. The last 2 years, your track record is you can't stay healthy. So I just hope the Bengals, in some capacity, again, we're not giving him crazy money. And whatever we offered him, by the way, last March, and I think he claimed that it was embarrassing or something. Not embarrassing. It was disrespectful. This contract offer is about to get a lot worse. Like Deal or No Deal? Whereas like the banker offers you something, right? T. Higgins just opened up the $1 million case, and it wasn't his. So now the banker's going to call you, bro, and he's going to say, well, your last offer we offered you was this. Your next offer is half. Half of that. It is what it is, But we'll see. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions, and see you guys in the next one. Good day!